Alrighty then. The game. Remember for a second where I needed to go, but I think it's here. I was wrong about the girl. Hey, Cecile. Oh, Lloyd. Oh, I got a Steam card yesterday after ending the stream, or I looked at it after ending the stream, and it was the name of the girl, or it was the girl that I was thinking would be in this hospital bed right now, and I thought that was a very interesting coincidence. That's all I got. The head nurse told us that you were working up here. But, are we interrupting? No, not at all. These are the people I was telling you about, Shizuku. The police officers of the CPD, Defenders of Justice. Defenders of Justice? I think you might be overselling us a bit, Cecile. Thank you for everything you do, officers. My name is Shizuku McLean. Oh no. Arios McLean. Shizuku McLean. Oh, it's like I've seen the McLean name before. We're glad to help, Shizuku. Wait, hold on. You said McLean. That name definitely rings a few bells. I'm sure you've seen it in the papers plenty of times. You see, her father is none other than Arios McLean. Seriously? The Divine Blade of Wind. That guy's got a kid. Do you all know my father? Well, I guess you could say that. He helped us out of a tight spot a while ago, but we haven't seen him much since. Oh, is that so? I know my father can be a bit blunt sometimes, so I hope he didn't do anything to offend you. No, definitely not. Honestly, meeting someone as accomplished as him pushed me to be better myself. He certainly didn't mince his words, but it was clear he was he's a dependable man who truly cares about people. You have a wonderful father, don't you, Shizuku? Do you really think so? Shizuku, you're always such a daddy's girl, aren't you? Still, whenever he comes to visit, you're so shy, you should just let loose. Say stuff like, I love you, father, and give him lots of big hugs, okay? But Cecile, that's embarrassing. Hard to imagine that workaholic getting smothered by his daughter, huh? Agreed. It is quite hard to picture. By the way, we might have a lead for your case. Shizuku tells me that she's noticed something out of the ordinary that night. She did. Well, I remember the night Litton was attacked. I was having a hard time falling asleep, so I stayed up reading my Braille books. Then, all of a sudden, I heard a scream. Really? What happened next? Well, I was curious what was happening, so I opened the window and listened very carefully. I didn't hear any more screams, but I did hear something that sounded like heavy breathing. Then, after a few minutes, I suddenly heard a thumping sound, almost like someone was jumping. And that's all I remember. Interesting. Did you tell the CGF all that too? To be honest, I thought I dreamt the entire thing. I only realized I hadn't when Cecile told me what happened. So sorry, everyone. Only I had said something earlier. No, it's fine. We appreciate you telling us, Shizuku. Anyway, this statement supports the clues we found during our investigation of the roof. Sure does. And that scream she heard must have been Litton right before he fainted. Then those sounds afterward could have been the wolves panting as they jumped on the boxes to escape. Oh, and there was one other thing. So I might have just misheard it. It's okay, Shizuku. Even the smallest detail might be an important clue. Okay? There was one more sound I thought I heard as all the other sounds were happening. It was kind of like a faint whistling coming from somewhere in the distance. Whistling? Maybe it was some kind of specific noise these monsters make. Izuku, have you heard that particular sound before? No, I've only ever heard it that night. I must have misheard it after all. I wouldn't be so sure. Anyway, thanks for giving us your statement, Shizuku. It might end up being the clue we need. Cecile, are you ready to hear our report? I think our investigation here has helped make the truth a little bit clearer. Yes, of course. Well, Shizuku, I'll see you around dinner time, alright? Okay, I hope the rest of your shift goes well, Cecile. And good luck with your investigation, everyone. You can count on it, Shizuku. You'll definitely come visit again, okay? You gotta watch out for the little kids that have, like, big vocabulary and stuff like that, and they're real smart, because they gonna put you in your place, and you can't do nothing about it but just suck it up and be like, dang, this kid is smarter than me. What am I gonna do? Cecile, that girl. Yes, she lost her eyesight in an accident several years ago. Fortunately, there's hope she may regain it someday. She's been staying at St. Ursula and undergoing treatment little by little. Oh, that's good to hear. Must be very difficult for her. She's a brave girl. Since the Bracer Guild keeps her father busy, she gets quite lonely here. Yet, despite that, she always has a smile on her face. I'd really appreciate it if you four could be her friends. I'm sure she'd like that too. We ain't got time, we're police officers, you know. Of course, Cecile, we'd love to. She seems like a lovely girl. I certainly wouldn't mind spending more time with her. I feel the same. Leave it to me, Cecile. I'll use every bit of my charm to keep that smile on her face. Thank you, everyone. Now back to business. I take it you figured something out, right? Mind filling me in? So the monsters got in through here, then. Right, we still don't know what compelled them to do it. But the hospital should take some precautions for the time being. I agree, we'll have to improvise. It may be possible to set up some sort of fence, keep the monsters away. That should do the trick. We need something sturdy that can be easily set up. Does the hospital have anything like that? I believe we have something amongst our outdoor equipment that would work. I'll talk to the chief and see if I can get it installed soon. Why don't you just move the boxes? Hello? Good work today, guys. Thanks to you all, everyone at the hospital can work worry-free. Nothing to it but to do it. We didn't do anything that special. All we did was figure out how the wolves got in. Hey now, if not for you, we never would have known how to prevent something like this from happening again. If you keep this up, then before too long the SSS will be the front page just as often as Arios. I guarantee it. You really think so? Heck yeah, we will. Thank you for the kind words, Cecile. We will do our best. I'm glad. Lloyd, when you're able to take some time off, let's meet up, okay? I'd like to visit his grave together. Yeah, we should do that. Oh, one last thing. When I see you next, make sure you tell me whether you're dating Ellie or Tio, okay? I'll have to congratulate you on getting your first girlfriend. I told you it wasn't like that. Oh, and I didn't mean to leave out Randy. Just let me know, okay? Whoever it is, you have my full support. How many times do I need to tell you? Hey, if it'll make Cecile happy, I don't mind giving it a try. Well, I'd mind. Oh my goodness. I'd love to talk more, but I'll have to excuse myself here. Take care on the way back, everyone. We will. Thank you for everything. Oh, I think I'm in love. Warm, reliable, open-minded. She seems like an amazing person, Lloyd. I'm glad you think so, too. We may not be real siblings, but she's family in my eyes. That reminds me, Lloyd, what exactly is your relationship with her? huh? I'm a little curious too. You say you're not related, but I've never seen you act like such a little brother. What are you implying? Aren't you Lloyd? This whole time you were getting babied by a babe like her? I'd let her be my big sis any day. Please switch bodies with me. Come on, man. You know that isn't possible. Actually, I think it's about time we dropped this whole pointless conversation and headed back to the city. It's already evening, and we still have to put together a report of today's investigation. He dodged the question. Yes, quite blatantly at that. There's you, Lloyd. She's totally my type, too. Can you guys stop talking behind my back? I'm right here, you know. That's what happens when you's a sucker. You sucker. Sucker fool. Wait for the bus. I could walk back, but whatever. Okay then. Did we wait for the bus? According to the schedule, one's supposed to come in 15 minutes. That's modern conveniences for you. And they got him coming all the way till 11 p.m. Fare is really cheap too. I recall that the city is managing the buses. Given the pricing and schedule, I can only wonder if they make a profit though. You have to remember that the hospital is important to everyone in Crossbell State. Given the high demand and room in the state's budget, they must have enough Mira to fund the service. That makes sense. Being able to visit the hospital this easily is definitely something to be thankful for. Can't get attacked by monsters on the street this easily. Get some water. These vehicles are so spacious inside. What a beautiful sunset. Yes, it is indeed beautiful, almost overwhelmingly so. I wonder if they would have let me walk back now that I think about it. After a day packed with walking around, this bus feels like a gift from Adios. Man, imagine if we got our hands on our own car. Yeah, I wouldn't count on that. I think the investigation divisions use them though. If I recall correctly, I believe that each 1st Division detective has a private car prepared for them. Seriously? I understand special treatment, but that just seems excessive. Times like this that it really sucks to be the misfits. Well, it's no use wishing for stuff we can't get. Besides, traveling on the highway is pretty good training, don't you think? Though I am hesitant to agree, I can't deny it. I take it we will not be conducting any further investigations today, correct? Yeah, we can make our way to Mainz tomorrow. Like I said, let's head back for now and write up our reports. Raja. I think today was more exhausting than we were expecting. You got that right, but man, it was all worth it to meet an angel like Cecile. Alright, next time I'm gonna get her to hit the clubs with me. You're persistent, Randy, I'll give you that. White wolf. With more blue than white. Lloyd and the others returned to the SSS that night and began compiling a report of the day's investigation. The newly found evidence, uncertainties, and theories were all discussed and organized for Sergei's convenience. And before they knew it, the clock had struck midnight. Once finished, they returned to their respective rooms, exhausted, and fell asleep. Wait, guy? What do you mean you're gonna go on a trip? Where are you even going? Principality of Remiferia. Don't worry, I should be back in a month or two. Might even be as short as 2 weeks, depending on how things go. No, I get that, but... you're a CPD detective, aren't you? Is it really okay for you to leave Crossbell for that long? What's with the long face? Are you that sad your big brother is going away for a bit? Poor little Lloyd, are you going to be lonely here by yourself? Nuh-uh, I'm perfectly fine on my own. Why stop at 2 months? You can leave for 2 years for all I care. Oh, relax, I was just kidding. You see, the truth is, I'm not going to Remiferia for fun. This is a top secret job, Lloyd. Sounds fishy to me. I mean, top secret? What kind of secrets are we even talking about? I knew you were going to ask that. Well, I can't dive into the specifics, but I'm in charge of escorting this cute little girl back to her home. Huh? The girl and I are escaping to Remiferia, a beautiful northern country. Tell me, just how jealous are you? Okay, no more joking around. I asked the neighbors to look after you while I'm away. Make sure you get dinner and all that. Breakfast and lunch are your job, though. I'm not a kid, I can cook my own meals. Wait, that's besides the point. Cute little girl, just what exactly are you trying to pull, guy? What are you going to do if Cecile finds out about all this? Huh. What does Cecile have to do with any of this? What does she... You're impossible. What could she possibly see in this massive idiot? For your information, I've already discussed this with her. What? Yeah, there seems to be a little misunderstanding here, Lloyd. Even though I call it a trip, it's still very much police work. And the girl's only years old, you know, something... A dream. I haven't thought about that in forever. Must have been around 12 when that happened, or was it 13? If I remember correctly, after that... Lloydo speaking. Good, you're up. Have you finished that report yet? Yes, sir. Yesterday's investigation is all written up. Excellent. Now round up everyone and come to my office. You have guests. Excuse us, sir. Deputy Commander Bales. Man, how did I know? Good morning, you four. Morning, everyone. Nice to see you, Deputy Commander. Thought our guest might be you. She just happened to drop by. Apparently, she wants to hear about how your investigation is going. Yeah, of course, but isn't this on pretty short notice? We still haven't been able to investigate Maines yet. I apologize, everyone. It wasn't my intention to rush you. The situation, however, has changed. What do you mean? Up until yesterday, the Guardian Force was conducting regular patrols and providing security to Maines. However, this morning, it was decided that we are to issue a full withdrawal. You're withdrawing the Guardsmen? But it has only been 3 days since the last monster sighting. Correct. We had planned on providing security for at least another week. But the order came directly from the CGF commander. He claimed it was a waste of resources. Thinks protecting innocent civilians is a waste. I never liked that spineless suckafoo. Know him? Oh yeah, when I was serving at Belgard Gate, I saw him loads of times. Basically, he's top dog of the Guardian Force and buddy-buddy with some Imperial faction big shot. He's more a fan of whining and dining rather than actually doing his job. So the rumors are true after all. However, wouldn't the CGF pulling out of this early present a problem? It would be too dangerous. Yes, precisely. If the attacks were limited to one location, it might have been handed off to the guild. But unfortunately, the attacks cover too wide of an area. As Deputy Commander of the Crossbell Guardian Force, can't turn a blind eye to this. Problem is that we weren't able to neutralize the monsters after 3 weeks of investigating. And despite the attacks happening all throughout Crossbell, the actual damages weren't all that serious. 100,000 mirror is a lot of mirror though. With that as pretext, the commander gave the order to cease all operations related to the matter immediately. That's how it happened. Oh, how rude of me. I still haven't introduced you yet, have I? This is Sergeant Major Seeker. She's young, but extremely skilled in both combat and operating orbital vehicles. She serves as my aide-de-camp. We already met her. I'm Noel Seeker. It's nice to officially meet all of you. Nice to meet you too. Hold on, you said your last name was Seeker. By any chance, are you related to Fran? Oh! Was I right? I didn't even... That was just like the 0.02% hunch kind of situation there. One of the CPD's receptionists. I am. Fran's my little sister. There's a cat hair somewhere in my face. What a small world. I'm glad to know she has such dependable coworkers at the CPD. I'd say she's the dependable one. She's really helped us out a lot already. So, you're that Sergeant Major I heard so much about. Sergeant Major Seeker, the young guard who's become Tangram's shining beacon of hope. I wouldn't go that far. Besides, I've heard about you too, Randy. Belgard forces have had a lot to say. It's nice to finally put a face to the stories. Guess my reputation precedes me. What kind of stories are we talking about? Primarily ones involving escapades with women, I assume. You got me there. Guys were always jealous of my skills with the ladies. I mean, I would be too, if I were in their shoes. I'll politely ask you to leave things at that, Orlando. So, as you may be able to tell, we found ourselves in a problematic situation. I think now your investigation may be our only chance of making it through this. To be blunt, I'm grasping at straws here. I need to know what you found out. Of course. We were able to submit our report to the chief, anyway, so we can brief you as well. Or we were about to submit our report, brief you since you're here, stuff. That's that then. Well, Sonia, what do you think of my rookies? They've exceeded my expectations. The legend of the Divine Wolves and how the culprits appeared on the roof of St. Ursula Medical College. What do you make of all this, Seeker? Honestly, I'm surprised. I guess a trained detective is just able to spot things we couldn't. It's more than simply their observation, Seeker. It's their entire deductive process. Very well, it's decided then. I'll entrust the rest of the main's investigation to the Special Support Section. With you four heading the operation, perhaps new unexpected leads may come to light. Understood, we'll continue our investigation as planned. Doesn't this mean we'll be going against the CGF's commander's orders, though? Well, the orders I was given didn't specify to have you abandon the case as well. And if you happen to uncover a solid lead, it would give us more than enough reason to involve ourselves once more. So I trust you have no objections, yes? None at all, ma'am. Very clever, Deputy Commander. That's not clever at all. You're just saying, technically, just said we were just going to move out. Didn't say you were going to move out. Just so you know, it seemed as if the monsters were able to predict our strategies and movements. Acting as a small team instead of a large unit is probably smarter. With luck, you may even be able to catch them unaware. At least that's what I hope. Got it. Thanks for the heads up. You know, Major Seeker has been spending a lot of time talking when, one, she is not a top dog, and two, she's just like an aide-de-camp, you know, like a secretary or something like that. You know, this is not her conversation to be participating in. If anything, she should be writing things down or something. You know, that's what aide-de-camps do, right? They don't just interrupt meetings. If possible, well, they interrupt meetings by, throwing open. Okay, whatever. If possible, I'd like to head over to Maine's ASAP. Yes, that would be for the best. If you uncover anything substantial, contact my office at Tangram Gate. Sergey, would you mind saving our other conversation for another day? No complaints here. Be careful out there, you got it? Don't go pushing your luck. You're one to talk. Seeker, let's go. Yes, ma'am. Taking my leave. Sure is a busy woman. Yes, she is. Apparently she oversaw the entire withdrawal of her troops from Mainz early this morning. Real shame she's at the mercy of that incompetent sleazebag boss of hers. Not only that, she's got to keep a constant eye on the Calvardian border. Basically, she's always drawing the short end of the stick. I can only imagine. By the way, have you known the deputy commander for a while? Two of you did seem quite comfortable with each other. Come to think of it, Deputy Commander Bales was the one who recommended me here in the first place. What kind of relationship are you hiding from us, boss? Calm down, she's an old friend. More importantly, it's clear to me that your investigation yesterday really put you guys through the ringer. Now, you still gotta head to Mainz, but don't tell me you're planning to hike all the way there on foot again. Definitely not. Yesterday just had some unique circumstances. We intend to take the bus today, whenever possible. Oh, is that right? Here I thought you were following the Bracers' example. Bracers' example? Yeah, what are you talking about? Kind of their whole initiation thing. They have junior Bracers tour the surrounding area on foot. That way they build up stamina, pile up loads of combat experience, and most importantly, get the lay of the land. 3 birds, 1 stone. That does seem pretty effective. Well, that makes sense. No wonder they're so good at what they do. Perhaps that is what Estelle and Joshua were doing when we met them yesterday. So they've already started their tour of Crossbell then. How diligent of them. Those two have got an impressive amount of experience under their belts. I've even heard they were a big part of the effort to fix that whole fiasco that happened in Laburl last year. The Laburl incident. That was when Orbital Power suddenly shut down all across the country. For real? That sounds pretty serious. If they're really that skilled, then it makes sense they were able to wipe out those monsters so easily. Here in Crossbell, they're no more rookies. They're no more than rookies, just like you. They might just surpass you before you know it, though. So keep at it and try not to let them get too far ahead. Now, if you take too long on this case, you can bet the guild's gonna swoop in. We'll get to the bottom of it, sir. Let's head to Mainz as soon as we're ready. If we leave through the north exit, the bus stop should be right ahead. Let's resupply and double check our gear while we're here. I also advise checking the terminal before we leave. Well, I guess we better get going. Checking the terminal. Who do you think we are, Bracers? Helping the citizenry? I don't think so. Actually, I will check it. If it's like a monster extermination quest, no. I wouldn't mind doing one of those. Inspecting the train bound for the Empire. Crossbell Station, that's for 2,000. Abandoned apartment monster cleanup. Okay. Antique shop in the back alley. Okay. Blinding attacks with eye drops. Apparently I still got these as well. See, so we want to go to Morges. Want to go to the back alley antique shop. And maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Check if there's any new weapons and armor. This costs 1,000. Are you out of your mind, man? Oh, I was like, that's not Wendy. But I think that's Wendy. All right. Gonna spend all our quartz on you. Okay. Board an action. Get 2 actions, in fact. Let's get a poison as well. Alrighty. Give you an EP cut. Give you an attack 1 just because I need her to have some fire. I need some water. I don't think we have any more water. That'll have to do for now. Is that a seagull? The heck? We're a little ways away, seagull. Right. I think I'm in a good spot right now. The back alley. Let's save since we haven't saved in a... Oh my gosh, these birds are insane. Gotta press the right button. Gotta press the right button. Detective. Antique shop. Mason Imelda. I think I saw that name over here. The Imelda. So you came after all, special support section. Good morning, ma'am. You must be Imelda. Indeed I am. I see quite a few youngsters have come to help. Let me get a good look at you. I began to analyze each member from head to toe through her analyze quartz. Wow, is it just me, or is her face massive? Lloyd, shush. But I will say, she certainly has quite the presence. Not that that comes as a surprise. She's practically a Crossbellin celebrity. Excuse us, Imelda. Your support request mentioned that monsters are running loose in your apartment complex, right? And ain't it right, right here in the city? That could turn ugly real quick. Certainly could. She does not seem very concerned, does she? Lady's got nerves of steel. So kids, will you take care of them? Wonderful. Shall we talk business then? Sure, could you give us the details? Well, as I'm sure you know, I own quite a bit of land and property in the city. The apartment complex in question is called Mason Imelda, named after yours truly. It's in the downtown district, in a spot that's a bit tucked away. The downtown district, huh? I'm sure it's a mess, leaving a place like that unchecked. It's no wonder you ended up with a monster problem. Exactly right. Those pests never fail to crawl out of the woodwork the second your back's turned. If you don't tidy up the place, I doubt the property will last another week. All I ask is you go in, track them down, and eviscerate them. Simple as that. Yes, ma'am. It just sounds like another straightforward extermination for us. Situation could escalate if we leave them be. Let's make sure we are thorough. Suppose I should give you this too. Thank you, ma'am. Downtown district, then. Sokofu is downtown. Way over there. This is what fast traveling is for. Lotus Heights. Here's Mason Imelda. Save. Certainly unmanaged. Looks like this is the apartment Imelda was talking about. Certainly looks unmanaged, and it's covered in dust, too. Going into the premises. Yeah, hold on a sec. I'll unlock the door. Okay, it's unlocked. Stay on guard, everyone. There may be monsters roaming around. Alright, let's kick some booty and take some names. Probably gonna be like people, you know, people are just like squatting in here or whatever. Alright, we made it in. We don't know what lies ahead, so be careful. And get a load of all this dust piled up in here. Not to mention, this place is freaking huge. Seems like just the kind of place you'd find monsters. Indeed, I sense they have been running amok in here. The request explicitly stated that our job was to exterminate. So we'll have to take out all the monsters in here. Stay sharp, everyone. I'll also be stealing all your stuff. Let's play hide and seek. You hide something valuable in me, and then go seek therapy for your kleptomania. Well played. It destroyed. See, this time I don't got the thing. I guess that was probably a waste of his crit. I wasn't thinking much there, but looks like it's gonna work out anyways. One-star extermination. Almost ran into that enemy. Level up. Encourage. The chest joins your party. Its move is 0, however, so it will wait here. I really enjoy these. Oops. Hopefully that hits everything. I really enjoy these treasure chests. Whatchamacallits. I don't remember them continuing these little like fun messages in the Cold Steel games, but I also didn't check because the Cold Steel 1 and 2 were my first Trails games for the most part. But I definitely don't remember. Feel like I would have noticed if it was a thing. But, you know, it's easy to miss things, so who knows. Long barrel. Imelda appears to have left a voice recorder in the chest. Okay. +1 range. I could give you this +1 range. I could give you this +1 range. Now I give you this +1 range. Ah, firing range of orbital guns. Fine. I'll give it to the person that I was probably going to give it to anyways. We managed to clear them all out. Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure we've covered all of the rooms. Just to be safe, let's do a quick loop around and make sure we didn't miss anything before we head out. Roger that. Sounds like a plan. Sure, there's going to be a boss that we have to fight. Barely this easy. Hey, you punks, what the heck are you doing running around like you own the darn place? Huh? Care to explain what a bunch of cops are doing so close to Ignis turf? Oh, it's just you. I guess this apartment building is pretty close to your base, isn't it? What's up with him? Hello to you guys. Look like a bunch of dust bunnies. Suppose you are right. I couldn't help it. We've been fighting monsters in a dusty den. Monsters, huh? You like to make nests out of the abandoned buildings around here. Nothing new to me. Infestations like this are common. Yeah, I figured this wasn't the safest area to be living in. You gonna join our party? All that ruckus and you haven't even finished the job yet. Wait, what are you talking about? We've gone over all of the rooms already. Just occurred to me, there's a strong chance that monsters have bread inside of here. Truth be told, that was something I sensed all along. It should be located quite deep inside of the apartment. I see. You figuring that out just now? This is why you're a bunch of trash tier cops. Why don't you drag your butts back to the city and patrol something a little safer? Wait, where are you going? Hold on a minute. What do you think you're... Heading for that nest Teotot talked about. Given what he's like, I presume he went in to eliminate the monsters making noise in his turf. Gee, I wonder where he went. You think he'll be fine on his own? Wald may be freakishly strong, but it's too dangerous to handle by himself. Hey Ellie, Teo, sorry, but can I leave you two to watch the entrance? Based on his history, I don't see him handling this with much finesse. We may end up with some startled monsters making a break for it. Understood, we'll stay on guard. Will you two be going to get Wald out? Yeah, we'll just go and check on him. Probably the safest bet. Should probably get a move on, Lloyd. Don't want to be late to the show. Right. Yeah, just kick out 2 important members of my party. You know, that have all the support stuff. But you have Quake. Finally, some AoE. And it's on the completely wrong person. We have 1 heal and it's on Lloyd, which I guess is fine. I mean... Buckafu. I should not have fought this. That might have been too much. Yep. It was too much. Strength buff? A little expensive. Are you kidding me? Thank you. What a surprise. Wooden crate. Looks like this was blocking off the rooms leading deeper inside. Well, it's not in the way anymore, so let's get going. Save. You know, I used to contain a bottle of Grand Chardonnay. I wonder what became of it. Last I heard, it ended up in Liberl. I think I know what that is a reference to. Alrighty. I want to give these to you. Did I just kill the wrong one? I did not. Bandala. I think it's in reference to Lidier, I believe his name is. The Bard. Oh, so we do get one of those. Thinking we wouldn't. Darn it. I got baited again. Looks like it's gonna attack everybody though. I did get the ambush. You getting 2 turns in a row. I guess the other homies are just gonna fall even further behind. Andy, you didn't kill it. Oh, I have an action. I should give somebody the action. Oh no. I'm getting team rushed. Okay, I can't team rush. Dang it. Had faith. It was misplaced. I don't know if the plan is still to exterminate every monster, but that's just what I'm operating under right now. Sounds like it came from the room up ahead. Darn it. Sounds like he's having a heck of a time in there, doesn't it? This is exactly why I didn't want him to rush in there alone. Cover me, Randy. You got it. Ah, crap. What to do? Got a crit in there as well. Feed faint. Hey, Morganite guys. What's the best thing that happened to you today? Can't miss this opportunity. I'm doing pretty good. I woke up to, I think, what's that, 72? I woke up, I think, to about it being 72 degrees, that is. And it's absolutely wonderful to wake up and have it be cool weather. Just When can it be sweater weather? Help a brother out. That's all I'm asking for. Well, we put on some sweatpants, a sweater. Maybe start playing Wii Fit or Ring Fit Adventure to warm up in the morning. You check the chest and find this text box. It is a very good text box, I assure you. Very well written. Here, we'll give that to you. Let's go into Orbment here. Let's see. I guess this is fine. We just need to give you more slots. Oh, we'll leave that alone. We'll get rid of Impede though. Impede is not necessary.